In the last 10 minutes in the last hour, the 7 times Macron sounded a lot like Obama during his speech to Congress. In the last 4 hours, Macron tells Trump and U.S. Congress, there is no planet B. In the last 6 hours, Macron charms U.S. Congress. In the last 8 hours, Iran can never have nuclear weapons. Macron tells U.S. Congress. Macron stuns U.S. Congress with strong rebuke of Trumpism. Macron resists Trump's America First in speech to U.S. Congress. French President Macron rejects Trumpism in speech to Congress. Addressing U.S. Congress, Macron backs neo-colonial carve-up of Middle East. Earlier today video, French President Macron enters Congress to standing ovation. Macron resists Trump's America First in speech to Congress. Emmanuel Macron resists Trump's America First in speech to Congress. Macron challenges Trump policies in Congress. Speech. Macron defends multilateralism in speech to U.S. Congress. Video, Macron challenges Trump in Congress. Speech, there is no planet B. Macron urges U.S. Congress to embrace climate action. Yesterday, Macron challenges Trump's America First policy in speech to Congress. Macron takes pitch for Iran nuclear deal to Congress. Macron treats Congress to a full-scale takedown of Trumpism. France's Macron challenges many of Trump's policies in Congress. Speech. Macron criticizes isolationist Trump in Congress. Speech. France's Macron tells Congress what Republicans didn't want to hear. Macron urges U.S. to reject isolationism in address to Congress. Macron talks climate change in speech to Congress. Macron disses Trump in front of Congress. Congress cracks up over Macron's Trump kiss reminder. France's Emmanuel Macron attacks U.S. nationalism in Congress. Speech. Macron speaks to U.S. Congress. Friends or not, France's Macron challenges Trump in Congress. Speech. Macron critiques Trump's policies in speech to Congress. In speech to Congress, France's Macron notes shared values. Key differences. Macron's speech to Congress was a rousing rebuke of Trump's foreign policy. Macron highlights Facebook scandal during address to Congress. Emmanuel Macron rebuked Trump before Congress. Democrats loved it. Macron pitches Congress on his globalist vision. Macron at odds with Trump agenda during Congress. Speech. Macron addresses Congress. Macron delivers strong defense of global engagement to Congress. Macron turns on Trump in speech to Congress. We must ban the French. France's Macron rebuffs nationalism, extremism in address to Congress. Macron in address to Congress, make our planet great again. Standing ovation for Macron's speech to U.S. Congress. Macron ends U.S. visit with speech to Congress. Macron takes not-so-subtle shots at Trump in speech to Congress. Macron just slammed Trump's worldview in a rare address to Congress. Macron to Congress, have a plan in place to replace the Iran deal. Macron attacks nationalism in speech to U.S. Congress. Power briefing, scenes from the Macron address to Congress. Full replay, French President Macron addresses U.S. Congress. Macron tells Congress Iran will never possess nuclear weapons. Macron, addressing Congress, parts with Trump on vision for 21st century. In address to Congress, Macron defends climate accords, Iran deal. French President Emmanuel Macron rocks U.S. Congress with speech. Macron tackles Trump in front of U.S. Congress. Macron urges Congress on climate change. There is no planet B. For Trump jabs in Macron's address to Congress. Macron to U.S. Congress, there is no planet B. Macron rips fear and anger in speech to Congress. France's Emmanuel Macron denounces nationalism before Congress. French President Macron tells Congress of special U.S.-French bond. CNN skips French President Macron's address to Congress. Macron warns U.S. Congress, there's no planet B. Macron denounces extreme nationalism in address to U.S. Congress. Macron to Congress, U.S. must step up on world stage. France's Macron decries nationalism in speech to U.S. Congress.